So I'm going to start off by saying that you shouldn't create habits. By creating habits, you're making yourself be attached to something. Don't be attached to anything. Because being attached to something means that you're putting your happiness towards something else. And in a way, you're leaving yourself behind. Another thing that, I've been doing a lot of meditation and I have been receiving a lot of answers. Take it, use it however you want or need it. But this is my advice to all of you, okay? If your biggest fear is death, okay? First of all, if your biggest fear is death, then you shouldn't be really afraid of anything here in this world. And let me tell you something. Death is one of the most beautiful things there is. Because when you die, that's when you really start living. This world we live in is the smallest world out of all the other worlds out there. We live in the smallest dimension of all dimensions out there. Death is so beautiful. Like, imagine just opening your eyes to a place where there is a future, to a place where it's so peaceful, to a place where is eternity. That's life. Life is eternity. Here, there's no such thing as future, because if there was, then we would never die. Some of you may be like, well, then if we're over there forever, then why do we keep coming back here? The reason we keep coming back here is because to be able to enter to such high dimension, you need to be clean, you need to be pure. Why are you going to enter to such a clean place, a clean environment, if you yourself are still dirty in some way? We come here to basically cleanse ourselves. Anyways, damn, I sound like very like deep right now. Another thing you have to do is that you have to take care of your spirit more than your body. Because, like I said, back to talking about life, your spirit is the one that lives forever, not your body. Okay? Like, you need to feel not the weight of your outer body, but you need to feel the lightness of your spirit. Okay? Um, some people are lost in this world, and I used to suffer from depression. But some people are lost in this world because they are looking for their own physical self, and they're searching for happiness towards the physical world. Okay, if you are looking for physical happiness, then you are really blind. Those are the people that are actually looking from these eyes. Let me tell you something. People that really see from these eyes are really blind. People that see from here are the ones that really see. Once you open your third eye, that's when you really start seeing. Right now, most people are blind. They look from here because when we're growing up, they teach us that this is where you're supposed to see from. So we close our third eye, we make this blind. But once you open this, you're able to see within yourself and the outer self. With this, you're only able to see the outer self or the outer world. That's why most of us are really lost because we see with this, not with this. And some of you may not understand what I'm talking about right now because you need to be a spiritual, become spiritual first to be able to understand what I'm saying. Another thing that you have to do is that you need to turn off your conscious, okay? The reason we stress out, okay, so this is, okay, so we have the brain, we have the mind, we have the conscious, okay? The mind thinks for today, okay? And the conscious is what restores or stores, whatever the word is, whatever you're thinking of today, whatever you experience today, that will go in your conscious. So what you need to do is you need to turn off your conscious because your conscious is what gives you depression. Your conscious is what gives you stress because you are accumulating so much there. Again, if you see from here, you will think from here, from the third eye. Just some things are really hard to explain because like me, like I become so spiritual lately. So what I'm telling you right now, this is like something higher than than how most of you live. It's easy for me to say this, but to actually feel everything I'm telling you is different. But anyways, turn off your conscience. Just turn it off. Okay? By turning it off, you will be able to live for today. By turning it off, you will be able to forgive. By turning it off, you will not think of yesterday. By turning it off, you will not worry about the future. Turn off your conscience. Live for today. Because life in general is not this world here in general. This life here in general is not forever. Remember, you are living in the smallest world of all worlds. You are this world here is the lowest dimension of all dimensions. Like you have a long way to go. Turn off your conscience. Just live for today. Learn to forgive. Don't accumulate anything here. Think from here for today. See from here from the third eye. Don't see from here because you're blind. If you see from these two eyes, you're blind. You have to see from here. Don't accumulate nothing here. This is where depression is. This is where stress is. This is where like all the unnecessary files of your life are stored in. This is where you carry all that negative energy in your conscious. I'm trying to tell you, this is for you guys' own good. If you take care of the universe, trust me, the universe will take care of you. Like, you will be happy unconditionally. You will love unconditionally. Everything you will do it unconditionally. Meaning that you will give and you will not expect nothing in return. But the universe, yet, it will take care of you. It's not that the more you do, the more you'll receive. No. As long as you are serving the universe will take care of you. You will not be sad. You will not be all the bad energy. This is okay. Sometimes I stop because I know some of you just don't understand this. Once you become very spiritual, like you know you're in another dimension or another level, I'm sorry, when you no longer receive negative energy. Like we walk through energy, we live by energy. And most of you receive too much negative energy. You need to learn how good energy is there, happiness is there. Like just receive it. But the physical world, the physical body, and these eyes, they receive and they surround themselves by negative energy. Like people ask me why I'm always so happy. Like I'm always so happy because, well, I've always been spiritual, but now it's just like I've gotten to my inner self so much, and I'm starting to see visions. I'm starting to like get answers. Like it's such a beautiful thing to be connected with God, with the universe, with energy. Trust me, it's so beautiful. Like if you can meditate at least like 1 hour a day or 30 minutes, like give that little bit to the universe and you will see little by little how you're gonna start changing. This is for your inner self. The outer self doesn't exist. It just doesn't. Look at everything around you right now. In another world, in another life, in another dimension. None of this exists. None. Because, like I said, you're in the lowest dimension right now. So don't take happiness as a choice. Just receive it. Mm. Remember, just like if you have energy, you have power. Like we are able to receive power. Like I have power. Like I can heal. I can actually heal. Like that's power. I can do other things too. And I just, when I have received this energy, it's so beautiful because like, God, I just wish most of you would like really understand this and like really feel what I feel because I feel so powerful. I feel so energetic. Like I feel so positive. I feel all the freaking positive vibes and like I know my reason to be here. And my reason is, well, I can't share that with you guys. I'm sorry. I can't. I was given a power and I was given my reason and I can't tell you guys that, but I'm going to do it and it's going to be something beautiful. So anyways, um I think that's it for right now. This is the longest video, but I hope you guys learned something from it. Goodbye.